Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Lays in an on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout. Alabama. Okay, ready? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Adams. Jukes one tackler and picks up first-down yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pale. Touchdown, tie. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shifting around now. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Looking deep in the very first play. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Porter. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. There's a run. Running back's got it. Past the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bama.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Point after, up and good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Finds his man. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Delayed handoff. Breaking tackles. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to the 35. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of... into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks an open space. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. tight end goes in motion. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Dump off, caught by the running back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Hampton. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down attempt. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on a jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I love this full touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Throwing for his running back. And this pass is caught, tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Here's the 2nd down play.
You know, Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams lose yards like this and then get right back to the line and go up tempo. Let's see if it works out.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, I was surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They make the stop just short of the mark, which is going to be 4th down and inches. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they had 4 on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tide. Too much speed for the defense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play.
Kid, mute your goddamn controller. Don't nobody want to hear you rap.
Going to pull it, or if he's going to
Fuck.
give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I'll tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even
They didn't throw it to him.
He was under some heavy pressure.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
And there's the handoff.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. Refuses to go down. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds the receiver wide open. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Get there, brought down at the 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. It's second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And they're trying to punch it in here. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Ohio State, 32.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national... A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. They mix it up with a run. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking right, this one caught. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Pounding away with the run game. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To the air. It's Russell. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, the football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass complete on the crosser. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. To the air. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. The ball is out close to the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.